I did this painting being conscious of Jane Goodall. So we heard at the south end of Lake Tanganyika, which is one of the longest lakes in the world. I have no idea how many miles long it is, but it's extremely long distance, that it was possible to fly in a small airplane to a part called Mahale, just miles and miles and miles south of Gombe Stream, but it's still pristine. Absolutely no logging, untouched, no settlements, no refugees, and it's just a beautiful forest area where the chimps are still living as they always have. And we headed off trying to see if we could see the chimps, and we indeed started hearing them whoop, 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 whoop. They're calling and that sort of thing, and we went creeping on tippy toe up these trails to where the chimps were, and we arrived up and we saw a chimp up in a tree. I guess you can see there's two young chimps here and then one big adult. In doing a painting, and I know there's some artists in the room, I've mentioned this before, it's really worth its weight in gold to have little nondescript bits of nothing that you couldn't think up. And so the tangled twiggy bits near the adult chimp, I wanted to have something like that. It's a species of fig that they were feeding on. And I somehow didn't have any reference. I didn't have any photographs. And Birgit, of course, is a photographer, and she takes, well, now she takes 5 times, 10 times more photographs than I do. Said, Birgit, have you got any little bits of the fig twigs and things like that? And that very day, she'd been ruthlessly editing. And so she had suddenly got ruthless, and she had the wastepaper basket beside her, and she was just looking at this. No one's ever going to be interested. There's no chimp that's out of focus. She was just tossing picture after picture in the wastebasket. I spoke up at the right moment before they went out in the garbage, and she said, yeah, I think I did see one. So we went through the wastebasket, and she had all kinds of gems in there that I could use in this painting. So anyway, that's a little tip to wildlife artists. Those things are worth their weight in gold because you can't think those things up.